New one's up. 4x4 Knoxville Raceway. Here we go. Night number 1 here of the Knoxville Nationals. Pick out your favorite, and they'll get ready back to their normal positions any moment here, anytime shortly. As always, a beautiful sight, Kelan.
Oh yeah, great sight. One of the best in sprint car history, really, and probably the best in AMB or Quicktime Sprint Car Series history. So Knoxville Nationals, the 3 biggest races in all of series history, kick off this week, and it's going to be with our first right here. It'll be Forster, Morrissey, going to lead them to the green. One more caution lap should be the case here. Before we get rolling, got to pick one guy to put your eyes on, Shane. Who are we looking at?
If I have to go kind of with the dark horse kind of pick, I'm probably going to go with either Cody Meadows or possibly, I mean, he's starting on the front row, but Aiden Forrester, Caleb Morrissey, those two pretty strong so far.
Forster, of course, looking for his first career win, and what a stage to get it at than Knoxville. But I really think if there's one guy you got to put your money on, you can't count him out any week. Looking to get back in victory lane is Andrew May in the 31 machine. I know he's looking there, looking to pick up another, sitting there in third. Great starting position. Get ready to go. Feature racing here. Forster and Morrissey, the Dirt Man Photography, Knoxville Nationals, our second annual one. Thank you for joining us this evening. Sit down and grab a chair. We're getting ready to go racing. Forster gets to the green flag. We are underway. Feature racing from Knoxville. May to the inside of Morrissey, and now to the inside of race leader Aiden Forster. Forster powers off the corner. 3 wide back there. Pearson, May, and no, all 3 wide. And now Pearson around the outside of May to the 3rd position.
These guys are up on top of their wheel for sure as the action's just now getting started here. As you see Tyler No. Oh boy, they went 3 wide for a second there. That was Rylan Gray, the shooting star, going up the middle. Back up front.
Shooting through the field to the outside of Tyler No for 5th, but a big race for the lead now as Caleb Morrissey takes over the top spot. Forster now having to defend from Rylan Pearson in 2nd. Andrew May also lurking in 4th as Morrissey tries to gap himself a little bit from Forster, but Forster closed in right there. It's a little too early to try to work that line in.
Yeah, just a little too early for sure, Kelan. I agree, but they're trying to do anything they can, obviously, to find some speed that nobody's found so far. And it's pretty early to do that, so I think it's the time to do it for sure.
Now Forster trying to work to the outside of Morrissey, clipped the wall a little bit down the front straightaway. 5 cars racing for the race lead at Knoxville. This is why it's a sprint car capital of the world, Shane. Great racing here early as Rylan Gray dicing his way through the field. Going to take it to the inside of Pearson here for that position. 3 wide for the 2nd spot.
3 wide there for the 2nd spot, like you just mentioned. How about that? Rylan Pearson, he's on the move now as he looks and starts to work on the inside.
It's a 3-horse race for the lead here at Knoxville. Forster getting right next to Morrissey. Going to fight him for the spot here, but Morrissey going to gap himself a little bit down the backstretch. No cautions yet to this point as Rylan Gray working the bottom end. Gets a nice run to the inside of Forster. They're going to be all slicing and dicing for the race lead here. Rylan Gray to 2nd. Going to set his sights on Caleb Morrissey. Caution out.
Kelan, I don't know if you just jinxed us or what, but oh, Cody Meadows. Trouble for him. This is an unusual sight.
Meadows in trouble. We're going to get a look at what happened here to cause our first caution of the evening from Knoxville. Had a great race for the lead going on there. And the good news for Aiden Forster is Gray did not get by him by the time the caution was out. So Forster is going to retain the 2nd spot.
Yeah, he's thanking his lucky stars.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we're going to get a look here at what happened. Whew.
You can see Cody Meadows there.
Yeah, Meadows going 3 wide. Got clipped from the inside. Looks like he kind of drove down into that race car there.
That's Mason Coffey.
Mason Coffey.
Oh, and he
now
goes for
Coffey. Oh, yeah, after the fact. Wow.
So just 2 race cars getting together after some tight racing. There is those 2 have to sort it out as they'll both start tail end of the field.
Back up front, Caleb Morrissey taking over the race lead on about lap 5 and kind of gapped himself from Forster a little bit. Rylan Gray took over the second spot, but he does not retain it at the moment. Rylan Pearson sits in 4th. Tyler No, having a nice season himself, sits in 5th. 6th, Andrew May, Garrett Cooper. 7th, Randy French, Aaron Trotter, Austin Griffey round out the top 10 as they continue to trade paint here at Knoxville, racing for the win. It's going to be double file right here. Morrissey inside, Forster outside.
Double file here. As looks like the 6 car had a little bit of internet issues there, but he gets it back going just in time, obviously. Don't want any of that. And I mean, coming from me, we've obviously had some problems over on this end here tonight, as he'll take the green flag.
Green flag.
So yeah, I've been in his position. Go ahead, Kelan.
Yeah, well, great to the inside of Morrissey. He's going to take over the race lead, but now Morrissey crosses him back over. No takes over 3rd, but the eyes are on the battle for the lead. Morrissey takes it back over. Gray going to cross him back over. Can't get to the inside, though. And now Morrissey going to take the defense line to the bottom of the racetrack in control as Rylan Gray's all over him.
Yeah, it looks like maybe Kyle Larson is driving that number 006 thing there for Rylan Gray. As he's been on the move for sure as he's trying to work on a race leader, Caleb Morrissey.
Gray to the inside, going to slide job right there. Morrissey crossover, caution out, and Morrissey by 13 one-thousandths of a second will retain the race lead because they did not get to the start-finish line as Jay Mulder is in trouble.
Yeah, trouble for Jay Mulder. I mean, we were just talking about him in the LCQ having a great run, and unfortunately his night is over here on lap 11.
Okay, look what happened here to Mulder. Unfortunate for him to be caught up in the collision right there. Saw him and he was upside down, so let's get a look right here. Mulder ripping the top.
Ooh, he just got cleared out.
Somebody overcorrected into him right there. The black car.
I didn't even see James Barrett Jr. He was involved.
Oh, wait a minute. Andrew May is back there. What happened to him? He lost a bunch of spots and is sitting in 18th right now. And so is Rylan Pearson. Pearson's in 19th. Those guys must have had trouble, and that's probably what sparked this caution. That's James Barrett Jr. right there.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find that, Kelan.
Andrew May maybe just slipped back under green flag conditions right there. Him and Pearson may have got together because they both lost spots like crazy.
Yeah. Here we go. Kind of off the restart here. As got it up here on the broadcast now. See him 3 wide.
We were so keyed into that race for the lead, we didn't even notice this behind him. Oh, Pearson in the fence catches May. They do a good
great job by May.
Yeah, awesome job not getting caught up in a collision right there. As we get ready to get restarted back here, it'll be Morrissey and Rylan Gray. Going to lead us to the green here. I know Pearson and May, they're definitely not done with each other yet, as Pearson was given the DQ flags. Maybe they are done with each other for tonight, but Pearson, as far as the future, not going to be happy with that one. Morrissey, on his discretion, will take the green flag. Back underway from Knoxville, gets a nice jump, as now Gray going to have to defend his spot. Tyler No takes over second, and now he's going to take the race lead, and Morrissey gets clobbered, and around he goes as Tyler No takes the race lead.
He did.
Oh, yeah. No takes the race lead to an unhappy Caleb Morrissey, that is for sure. Will not be happy with that one, but Tyler No now in the lead. Rylan Gray in second. Now going to try to close in on No. No trying to get his first win of the season. Aiden Forster sits in third. Garrett Cooper and Austin Griffey round out the top 5.
Tyler No, how about this? The great run so far from the driver from Sylvania, Ohio, HRI Helms Racing own Tyler No will try to defend off the number 006 of Rylan Gray. He's been up there all season, or all night long, excuse me, along with Aiden Forrester there, as he started on pole. As Forrester, excuse me, struggling for words here tonight in the 3rd position.
Gray to the inside of No, and he's going to take over the race lead right there. No trying to stick there with him, and he's not going to be able to right there. Gray takes the race lead over, and now is going to pull away from Tyler No. Aiden Forster in 3rd.
Aiden Forrester.
Can I talk?